All right, we're back with Let's Build the Shogun Village episode 7. I hope y'all enjoyed the tutorial. That was a long one for the starter palace and blacksmith. After doing that one, I was realizing that I probably could do, if y'all were just interested in the blacksmith and still wanted to have storage, I can do tutorial on the blacksmith with the digital storage shed. I haven't done an official tutorial on the storage shed for the Shogun. The last one we did was for the log cabin. I had this mocked up, but never went through how I built that one. So let me know. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I can do that. I think that'll be pretty cool. I did record, and the audio just cut out on me. I did all this, talking through this, and the audio went out. But basically, after I was explaining in that video, after I had built this for the tutorial, the courtyard was kind of like filling in, like closing itself off in a way that I wanted it to. It was becoming more visible with what I wanted to do. And so I'm like, you know what, let's work on the courtyard next. It's probably the next biggest thing over here. Maybe a watchtower right there. That's really about it. Anything else I'm going to be probably building. And then finishing the wall, coming around and back down that way. And then once we do this, we could probably knock that down and start moving that way. But yeah, we did all this on that recording, and the audio had shut out. Had cut out. But basically, this here, what I was explaining in that video was that I have an idea, just like the fence. When we had built the fence in the log cabin, we didn't have these two pieces, and I already had messed around with this, and I said I had another use for this fence, and it would be for future content, and that's what this was. It was for the wall that I wanted to create for Shogun. I knew that's what I wanted to go with. So the same situation with this. I'm trying something out. This isn't exactly what I want to do. I do have a future use for something like this, but we'll get into that with a future build. But this is good to try this out now to see how this would work. But I'm liking this. This looks really cool at night. What I had done, what I was explaining in that first video, obviously this is the main path that would come around. But with courtyards, they're layered, right? They have, I don't know if you've seen them, these Japanese courtyards. Well, actually, yeah, just kind of like the raised path. I explained that over here. And that's kind of what I wanted to do. I wanted to bring in more of this now into here. Like I said, once we put that building in, it was starting to close itself in more. And now I'm like, all right, I've envisioned the courtyard. I wanted to bring in these pieces. That's from the fences. I didn't want just to, let's go to the blueprints. I didn't want to just make this and then put that in the middle of the courtyard. Although that kind of looks decent too, but I wanted something more than that. That makes any sense? You know, Dizzle, I always try to make something more customized, or if not something you guys can do yourselves too. So I'm trying to bring in different types of textures with material. And then when I was explaining in there too, I wanted to raise this stone path up. And I originally wanted to try this. Here, I'll show you again. Well, it was recorded, but no audio. I was hoping it would go on this, because this would hide everything all the way around, but it doesn't work. Let's go to floors. See, it falls apart. Well, number one, it's a little bit higher than I would like, but it doesn't stay, unfortunately. So how we're getting by that is putting this piece. It's the next smallest piece that we could use I would probably have to move that. Well, let's do that now. Because we figured this out. I did this all on the recording for you guys. And I would... Boom. Actually, what I had done, if I just explain this, but, I was recording before. And as well as I was in somebody else's Discord, and I was just putting up videos of games I would play. I did a lot of, like, 30-second videos and just posted for people just to see, just to Dizzle having fun, messing around. And, I had to get my PC repaired because it crapped out on me, so I had to take off my, my SSDs. And I just finally put them back on. I got my PC back not too long ago, but I wasn't recording, so it wasn't like I needed to get those back on right away. I did that last night. And for whatever reason, the audio wasn't working. Get rid of that, so I have at least that. Okay. So what we did was, the intent was to make it look raised, because if you would come in, you don't see it this way. You can see that one right there, but we're going to be putting these plots there, and the plots can hide them. And then we still have that raised look. Even in some modern structures, and like modern houses, not just Japanese structures, you'll see that their backyards with these raised stones, these giant stones like that. That's the look I'm going for. But then I want also the path to be raised. I think we need to raise this a little bit higher too, though. I don't want a bridge, but I want it raised, if that makes sense. Let's try this really quick. I know sometimes I see in the comments you guys want to know how I go about building things. This is kind of what I was doing, because, like I said, the next step for me was this. After I want that go. Am I in the way? It needs a supporting piece. It is supporting. It's wrong. I don't know why it go over. If it pops into my head like that, then that's... I'm gonna... Just like... I kind of had an idea what I wanted to do. Like I said, once this building went in, it was... Like, I have to do this. Right now. No, no. Let's put a few more of those. I won't lose the idea, but... But again, it's just something... If you're wondering how I go about it, like, this would be it. See, I like that. See how it's raised now? We're getting layers. That's what we're trying to accomplish here. It's getting dark. Let me show you that. This is really quick. Let me eat. See the lighting effect at night? Isn't that so cool? Now it's coming off the path. He had built all this on that video, and then that looks cool too, though. Actually seeing that. Actually, see from the other. Look how it's coming off the building too. That is really cool. I normally don't like using the fire pits always for lighting, but it works right now. All the reflections. And then we put these in. Oh, actually, let me see. How much light is this giving? That's good. I was going to put some of these throughout as well. That's looking good. What do you think, though, about having... Do we raise them all, these stones, or just raise them right here in the corner? Not all of them? No, I think we raise them all. Put the flowers in here and this one. Flowers here. This is almost done from a design standpoint. Now we just need to finish it. We need to clean it up. Yeah, I'm liking this. Right? Like this is good to bring this in. It fills in this space, and then I'm looking again to get the... I don't know what's the right word. Again, the mood, right? Feeling when you come in. We have that kind of going on here. This needs more lighting, for sure. I have to figure that out. And the path opens up. You kind of see some structures visually. You look up. It gives you that vision, right? Like when you like go into a city, like you see large structure like that. You look up. And then now you come into a courtyard. And you go back to that feeling of up front to bring it in here now. But different. We're adding another texture. We have this path, this path, this path. I like this. I want to change to over here. This door, he got in right there. I left the door open. I tell my kids, close the doors. Dizzle didn't do it in his game. I want to put the berries on each side and then just narrow this path. I think that'll look a little bit better. It still kind of feels to me like we did put a door there, but I think it's right. We just need to fix this. And we're kind of done here, right? I just gotta put... I was actually thinking of putting... Let's do this. Well, I don't have the path in yet, but putting... Where are they at? Some of these guys in. Front here, like for the blacksmith, like he's making the armor. I would have to go around now and figure out how I need to put each of those pieces to raise. Actually, a plot would go there. I wish there was a way, and you guys might know this. You guys have been really good at helping me figure stuff out. To put these in and have them face you. See how some are facing... Like have all these berries face me. I don't know if there's a way to do that. And I know sometimes they grow another branch. At least the slap berries were. Put the torch away. I just like how this looks. This is what I'm going for. Like I don't want to have my torch here. I want enough lighting in that I don't have to have the torch. So it kind of gives you the mood. So this will work. I like this. This is it. This is the next step, guys. This is what I'm working on. I want to get this done. Again, this is a little bit of a workshop talk session.